Hello, my name is Rebecca Haley, and I'm a birth and postpartum doula with Palouse Women's Wellness. And today I'm going to be talking about requesting time alone during labor, whether that's totally alone time or time alone with your partner. Now you may be wondering, why would I want to request time alone during labor? Well, in labor, there may be a lot of various people in the room. If you have a partner or primary support person or any other support people, they're going to be there. If you're in the hospital, there will be nurses. If you're at home, there'll be a midwife's assistant. Your doctor may be there at various points in time, or your midwife. There could be a lot of people there, especially depending on how many support people you decide to invite. And so at various points in time, you may decide that you want some alone time. There are many reasons why a person could want some time alone, again, either alone or alone with their partner. And that could be time alone to make a medical decision. So after discussing all the information with your care provider, you may want time alone or time alone with your partner to really discuss the pros and cons of any medical action and make a decision that you really feel is right for you without kind of the pressures of the presence of various care providers. I am always happy to step out for my clients to have time alone. I really think that that time alone is important in making decisions that they will feel good about. Another reason why a birthing person may want to request time alone or time alone with a partner is during labor, there's a complex symphony of hormones that are at play that encourage labor to go along. But if a birthing person feels like they're being watched by other people or that the atmosphere in the room is kind of too frenetic, then that may cause a spike in adrenaline and lowering of the hormone oxytocin. And oxytocin is that engine that's really powering the labor and birth process. And so that time alone can allow time to recenter. And if you have a romantic partner that is supporting you during your labor and birth, then definitely some alone time, maybe some hugging or kissing or holding or some time alone in the shower can help get that oxytocin really flowing because it is the love hormone. Lastly, a person may want time alone or time alone with various support people during their labor and birth because labor and birth is not just a medical event, it is a human event. And so time to connect to your own humanness as a birthing person or to those human relationships of your other support people can be really important in recognizing this big transition in your life. Now, depending on the kind of person you are and the kind of person you tend to be in situations with medical care providers or with various family members who may be supporting you during your labor and birth, you may not feel comfortable asking for time alone. Although I would say, even if you're worried about hurting people's feelings, in my experience, most people, when politely asked to leave the room, will do so. Now, I recognize this is not always the case. Or a birthing person or partner just may not feel comfortable asking directly for that time alone. If that is the scenario, here are some strategies. One is, say you need to use the bathroom. You could also ask your partner to help you in the bathroom and then get some time alone with them through that. Similarly, time in the tub or in the shower is another place where most people kind of recognize, oh, this is a private place, even if it is in a place that's not your home. Another idea, especially if you have some family members who really want to help, but for whatever reason, their energy in the room is a little much at the moment, you can always ask them kindly to run an errand or to do a favor. So maybe they need to go pick up some food, or maybe they need to go check on a pet. Not everyone's presence is helpful throughout the entire labor and birth. And so there may be various times where you do want time and space alone. And so I just want you to recognize that. I want to honor that. And I hope these strategies can be helpful for you in requesting that time alone or time alone with your primary support person. Thank you for joining me for this week's episode of Supporting Your Loved One in Labor. And I hope to see you next week for my next episode. All right, bye.